Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to TD Farm from Lincoln Village, Texas. I just decided to start my studio today, even though you can see it's not ready. A lot more need to be done, but today is an important day, at least to my life. My mother just passed away a few hours ago, and I just feel like it is very important for me to say something before I come back to California for my mother's funeral. Because I just feel like there's something very important for me, actually await me in California. So that's why I have to record this video just right before driving back to California for my mother's funeral. So first thing first, I want to emphasize, of course, I'm a journalist too, so that's why I want to say that. I try to differentiate between facts and my own opinions. So these are the facts. I am an independent artist, journalist, engineer, you name it. Probably I can do it all. The important thing is independent. I wrote on my website a long time ago, I don't want to follow any religion or political party. In fact, I did say that, and now the first time on a public video, I want to say yes, I'd rather pass away than following any religion or political parties. The important thing is, remember, follow, no way. At this time, you are probably very frustrated with our nation's situation, the election. All kind of dirties, they go after each other. But you have to remember that Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, I can say that they've been through a very, very small fraction of what I've been through. So, for some people try to criticize me or try to force me even to think about my statement about religion and politics, I can only say that yes, that's my final decision of my life. No more following any kind of political or religious organization. But maybe in the future, I will start my own religion. Because at this time in my life, I truly believe that our world is in the wrong direction. You know why? Because we, as human race, is very disgraceful about life. For my own share, yes, I wrote a song in Vietnamese and I also translated to English about abortion. And this is the first time on a public video I want to say that. For anyone doesn't matter. That's the President Obama, or the next president of our country. If they know exactly what is the possible abortion, and they still supporting the law allowing people to do that, I have a serious question for them. Anyone, the president, the senators, the congressman, or the regular people, I want to say that, are you out of your mind? Or are you human beings? Please answer me that. And very much I can say that, because of my position in abortion. That I can say that I have to say for the record also. Before, maybe I say HDB, to avoid a very clear statement. Now I have to say clearly for the record, I call the people who try to go after me, even at this point of my life, I call them what? HDP, hidden dirty being. Try to take that. No, absolutely not human being. And I have a lot to explain later because my story is a long story, almost like, I can say that, almost 15 years already. Back when I was in applied materials, I worked at the company as an engineer, software engineer. And now I want to come back to a lot of questions. People try to challenge me. First, we're talking about forgiveness. Yes, first thing I want to say about forgiveness. My background also was a Catholic. I learned a lot from Jesus Christ, and I learned a lot from the great Buddha. Even I don't follow any religion, but I respect Jesus Christ and the Buddha, also Einstein as my teachers. First, you know that Jesus Christ say, okay, you have to forgive what? How many times? 7 times 77. So the first thing is, of course, I'm not Jesus Christ. So, but I do believe that Jesus Christ is wrong on this. Yeah, because for me, I feel like first thing you have to know who to forgive, right? Who to forgive. I don't even know. That's what I call them, the hidden dirty being. And plus, you can say that if someone, honestly wants my forgiveness, they or that person shouldn't threaten me. Okay, just threaten me to forgive? No, I'm not that kind of coward. Talking about cowardness, I call the current Pope, Pope Francis, honestly, to my own opinion, he is the Pope. He is a coward. I have a lot more to explain, but for now, I want to say that just, only through his speech at our Congress, of course, you can say that he's a coward. He didn't stand up for life. America, to my opinion, is too big to fail. So we cannot allow our system to be barbaric. That is in Marco Rubio's term during the campaign. Yes, that is one of our own senator saying that, yes. Later on, when we look back, our children and our next generation, they're gonna say that our era right now is a barbaric era. We cannot accept that. We cannot go on as a nation or as a human being, as human race, I can say. I want to emphasize on human race because what? Because every year we kill around 40 million fetuses. That's terrible. That's horrifying. When I got out of the jail in, I can say that the Doris County jail, and the first time in my life, I tried to use YouTube and saw some clips on YouTube about Obama's position on abortion. Honestly, it's horrified, and all kind of goosebumps just going up. It's just kind of chilly. I cannot explain the feeling. At that time, I said that, yeah, our leader is like that. Our own president is like that. How can I avoid the imprisonment? How can I avoid imprisonment with that kind of leader? I want to assure that even you have a gun to point at my head, I'm still saying that's terrible. That's terrible to support the possible abortion. People, please, I don't want to be very graphic here, but please try to go to YouTube and let's see. You see it for yourself. What is possible abortion? And then you try to judge my own statement right here, right now. So that's why, back to the forgiveness. Myself, I do believe that, I have the very big heart. Forgiveness for me is nothing. Of course, I can forgive everyone, everything. But I have to get the matter straight. So, I don't want to be a coward. To forgive something or some sort of being that I don't know. Back to abortion again. Let's talk about one of the greatest human beings, and the Roman Church, Roman Catholic Church, just canonized her. That's Mother Teresa. And she said something. She said something about a long time ago. I don't remember exactly, but I can rephrase. If they can kill their own children, what else? What else? What else they cannot do? It's horrifying for me. So now you try to think about the status, the state of the union. I want to say that. I want to emphasize, because anyone, when you hear about the state of union or the state of the nation, the state of the world, you have to think seriously about what Mother Teresa said. If we are okay with killing our own children, killing the next generations, what else? What else we don't dare to do? And again, for anyone who call yourself, Christians, Please remember what Jesus said. I'm the way, the truth, and life. So I have to say this. I know that I have to say I know people going to say that I'm a bigot or you name it. They can call me everything else. I still have to say, first, if you say you are a Christian and you believe in abortion, especially possible abortion, I want to say, first thing, you are a corrupted Christian. Plus, you are killing the Jesus. For God's sake, you're killing the Jesus Christ. What he said, I'm the way, the truth, and life. Come on. Life doesn't matter. It doesn't matter you black, you white, you yellow, you anything. I want to say that all lives matter. Let me see. Also about the Pope again. Why I say Pope Francis is a coward. Now probably you know already. In his speech at the Congress, he tried to dodge the issue of abortion and move on right away to what? To capital punishment. That's why. And also the second reason, probably you heard about Pope John Paul II. I still remember when he came to the US to visit our country, and right at the airport when he met President Clinton at the time, he let the president have it very clearly on his position. Of course, he tried to communicate his message in a way probably acceptable, or I can say that diplomatic. But at least he stayed on the position, the correct position of what Jesus Christ taught us and is teaching us. All right, and very much about what is on top of my head. A lot of people want to know, I know. Even when I was in prison in Vietnam, or even back then in 2000, 2007 or 08 when I was in prison in the US for nothing. They put me in the prison for nothing. It's hard to prove, but I think that, for my position now is they put me in the prison only because of my position on abortion. And at that time, I only wrote a song in Vietnamese. In Vietnamese, we can, I have to say the title in Vietnamese first. Ký ức một bà mẹ. And they put me in prison. And I really thought at the time also, even now, they put me in prison because of my position on abortion. And that's why in the prison, in Doty's County, Doty, I'm really not sure, but at the time I was living in Albany, Georgia. So, of course, I know that a lot of dirties happening there to my life. But I truly believe only because, because of my position on abortion. So that's why they put me in the prison. Of course, I have to explain a lot more about this. But I want to say, hey, SDB, put me in prison, so I translated my song, my Vietnamese song, to English. So now I have a song in Vietnamese, a song in English.